This is our first LinkedIn Live. This is Zero Trust, Full Flavor, dishing out ZTNA. I'm John Fox. I'm an engineer with CNI Sales, Inc. I've been working with Aruba for about 6 or 7 years. I do quite a bit with ClearPass and network access control. So I was very excited when HPE Aruba came to market with a new product, Secure Services Edge, incorporating Zero Trust into their portfolio. So it's a really cool product, and I'm excited to talk about it here with Wendell.
Nice. All right. So Wendell Williams, I'm a channel SC at HPE Aruba Networking. So we were actually acquired by HPE back in 2015. So Aruba is a very strong networking partner in the market. So it was a great acquisition. And over the year, we've just flourished as a networking business unit in HPE. So, we're going to have a quick conversation here and go through some of the pieces of our SSC, or Secure Service Edge piece of our portfolio here. So John, let's start this off, man. A lot of people are wondering, right? What's the difference between, VPN, ZTNA? What's going on there? Like, maybe you can outline that for us, because
right, for sure. So ZTNA, and a lot of people that are previous Aruba customers might be new to this. I mean, Aruba's traditionally a big networking company, right? HPE Aruba Networking. This plays a little bit more in the security realm. Zero Trust Network Access, ZTNA. Zero Trust is a huge buzzword right now. The only bigger buzzword I could think of right now is AI. But Zero Trust itself isn't really a product. It's more of a framework. And Zero Trust Network Access is a way to start to implement that framework into your environment. It follows some of the best practices: least privileged access, continuous authorization. If something doesn't look right or smell right, disconnect that session, cut that user off as quickly as you can. So it's all about kind of giving that least privileged, zero trust type of access to the network.
Yeah, and a big difference between that, right? If you think about the VPN, right? VPN is like our traditional, very, our way of getting back to our data center, right? So actually, when VPN was developed, 20, 30 years ago, it was really just focused on one thing and one thing only: getting to your resources that were always housed, right? So that's a big thing, right? So before, all of our emails, files, all of our HR, all of the apps we're actually using in any industry was always in the data center. But over time, all of that stuff started to be hosted, right? So now, how do we secure an environment where the location of our data, the location of our teams, our collaboration tools, and everything is no longer on site, right? So it's really, ZTNA is meant to kind of help solve that security piece in today's market, right?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, today's workforce, right? You can attest to it. I can as well. Is very distributed. Ever since the pandemic, there's a huge driver for remote work or flexible work, where maybe you're some days remote, some days in office. It's kind of variable there. Different organizations have different policies around it, where you can access from, where you can't, where you're expected to be. And it's a very influx thing nowadays. So ZTNA is really cool because it does solve a lot of those problems in ways that VPNs traditionally could, but with more security now, I would say. There's a bigger focus on security and also ease of deployment and rapid scalability.